is Culture, and I'm here to say
I love Bitcoin every day.
I like to switch out my weave and damn it, you messed me up because you took my day. I was gonna do a day one about the weave.
Damn it. Ba-doo. Change this a little bit.
Weave.
You're late. Why are you always late?
I'm not late. I'm on time on mine.
I was late.
It's not late. It's maybe for yours, like you, whatever.
Subscribe.
What was that?
I was trying out something new. Shut up. I forgot it just stopped.
I thought we were going to get thrown onto a train track.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, so you have to stop that one to start that one, and then that one stops, and then this one starts?
Yeah, man, it's called a professional intro. Haven't you heard of it?
Yeah, guys, I am tech savvy. Okay, so when you guys learn the art of editing like I do,
Right.
By the name of Culture Casino, I mean, when I have somebody older than me doing it for me, you know that's pretty bad.
Well, what's bad is you pick somebody that has to have like 18 editors to get his 37 videos a day done.
And he sucks them all up. He doesn't even share. Like, I was like,
Right.
oh yeah, I forgot to take that off. One day I was like, oh yeah, like I know, Mr. Grant Gregory's really good at this. And I said somebody else. And like the next day he's like, so I got Mr. Grant Gregory on my, on the payroll.
He stole Grant from me. Check it out, Grant. How long have I been waiting on my bespoke video?
But say that again.
It's only been times 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Wow. So, I guess we should introduce everybody and say hello. My name is Scott. This is Sporking News Podcast. It is Wednesday night, the Humpty Dump edition. Let me talk to you below me.
Oh, yeah, below us, how it is. I was gonna have this whole diatribe about how I'd never get on, and I just thought, I'm not special enough. But of course, you got bloody Martigan above me.
Well, Matt Martigan's the greatest replacement of all, so he's here.
So I guess I'm adequately happy to be here.
Yeah, well, you're my toking Aussie, so you're welcome. Nick McCabe can't be on now. You're welcome. Next up is the replacement himself, Mad Cheesemo.
Well, if I learned anything from being on a stream last night with being the only Gentile on a stream last night, with ETAP and Jesse, I've learned that inclusion is not as important as you think. Some people should be left out.
All right. Are we smooth enough? I don't know, but let's say hello to everybody tonight. All right, we got, look who's there, Muckety Jaws. Hail Scott in the Wednesday Humpty Dump.
Dude, Grant, what were we going to call our sitcom last night? This isn't about this podcast at all. This is about Jesse.
Yeah, you guys never talk about my podcast anymore.
A Jews Company, Three's a Crowd.
Oh, I thought it was 2 Jews and a Gentile 2.
Oh, that was the other one. Yeah, we're workshopping.
Yeah, we're workshopping. Anyway, we had a lot of fun over there.
You could do like 2 Jews, a Gentile, and a pizza place.
Oh, dude, I like that show. I know exactly what.
Show?
Yeah. With,
well, it wasn't called that. It
Van
was 2
Wilder.
guys, a girl, and a pizza place. Yeah,
it had Van Wilder and then the pretty chick in it, and then that other guy who hasn't done anything.
She looked like the one from what was that movie with Harrison Ford? She was lesbian. She was married to Ellen.
Oh,
she
didn't look like Portia de Rossi. No way in the world.
No, not that one. Not that one.
She was with Harrison Ford.
The spiky-haired looking one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anne Hesh.
And
yes. She looks like a better looking her.
2
if that
guys,
makes sense.
A girl,
in a pizza place.
Let's look at the cast. Okay,
eventually they changed it to just being 2 guys and a girl.
Did they really? Well,
yeah, that's the pizza place.
That's probably why they failed. So what year was this? Oh, I remember her. She's a good-looking young lady.
Trailer.
Isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, Trailer. Play it.
Yeah.
Oh, Trailer? Oh, let's do that. Okay, let's do that.
Yeah. I love that feel. Reminds me of Saved by the Bell college years.
Yeah, a little Saved by the Bell college years, a little 90210 the college years.
Yeah, I think a little bit might have got lost with translation. Her name is Trailer. I got excited because I remember her name.
Oh, wait. Right.
That was it?
No, that was like the teaser trailer. I guess this is like the real one. Oh, now on DVD, guys.
Ooh, nice.
Awesome.
Thank you, sweetie. I can't tell you how much I appreciate all the hard work you've done. So I guess I'm
Holy
just gonna
crap,
have
you knew
to
that
show
is?
ya.
Yeah, it's Firefly.
Yeah, Firefly.
Is that you?
I guess that's a bit. Okay, I don't want to get freaking copyright claim for this shit-ass show.
That shit.
Yeah, that would suck.
I forgot I had a laugh track. You know what's weird is I cannot watch anything with a laugh track now. Like,
It is hard.
Once you realize how many pauses there are, like
Yeah.
Everybody Loves Raymond is a 3-minute episode.
Yeah. Well, let's say hello to a couple more people. We got Toxic Man Flu. We got Andy in the house. McCallum.
can I just give a big up to Toxic? That's like he was the first person to ever donate to our channel. And so I just wanted to make sure that, and then because like Culture booed him, like
wow,
booed instead of cheered. So I just wanted to make sure he knows that all of us at Mad Barber Entertainment really appreciate his ongoing support. Right?
Yeah, I didn't realize how involved Toxic Man Flu is with a lot of other channels except for mine. And I appreciate him though. He's a member. But man, when it comes to the Dicks division, I was impressed by the amount of work he puts into getting that show, like the shows off the ground. I really mean that.
Yeah, I was impressed with his girth as well.
His girth, he is girthy. I could always use him too because before Culture nabbed you. Keely Chow says, "Hey everybody, the lovely Sherry is back. How are you, lovely?"
Nathan Fillion, I guess, came up with the name Nathan Fillion. I didn't look at the chat or anything.
No, not at all.
Never listen to me.
One Man Show says, "Blaccent, I am so tired of this week's buzzword." Yeah, that's why we're like leaving that to last if we even get to it. We were just talking about like everybody, like if you're not the first one to talk about it, you're really the last. Tina, how are you, hon? I swear I'm mailing that out soon.
If
I
you ain't
suck.
first or last?
Yeah.
Is that what you just said?
If you're not first, you're last.
We had a whole show based on that. It did not go well. It was called Last Best Opinion, where we would talk about like
best opinion,
where we would talk about stuff that was like 4 years old but act like it's brand new. Like we reacted to the Last Jedi trailer and was like, oh man, people come in like, what the fuck is going on? What is that? Like they're like, what's going on? Like nobody could get it.
Well, in a way, we are going to be talking about that, dude.
Well, when Ghostbusters 2016, it ruined us.
Yeah, it did.
Is that why your show hasn't grown?
Yep. That's
well, no, we stopped doing that one altogether because we started doing the bit with Ghostbusters 2016, and then we just got bitter and started attacking it for real. He's not even listening to me, but for the rest of us, yeah.
Wow, I'm pale. I need some sunlight. Northeast is tough. I got to turn down the light. I might be translucent soon. So we are going to be kind of talking about that because everything leads to The Last Jedi. So I just want you all to know that it has been confirmed. Who else do we have? Keely, Darius with the popcorn. Thank you, Darius. Channel member, always supporting the channel. And he has his own. So make sure you guys check it out. We knew that. Nathan Fillion. We knew that. We're so awesome. Soul Assassin. Oh, Parrot Head, says George R. R. Martin will never finish his books. I swear he just comes on, does that, and leaves. Oh,
usually what he does whenever I'm on something, he'll come in and be like, has Martigan talked about how he was on fire yet?
I love that. I do love when he does that. Brightest Days in the house.
Not important enough to have a bit yet.
Not yet. You'll get there, though. Imperatus. Am I saying that right?
Never heard of that
Is
guy
that
in
Imp?
my life. It is Imp, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey,
Hell.
Imp.
What's up, Imp? I did not know. Guys, we'll get George R. R. Martin's books before we get a third Ghostbusters movie. We kind of got that.
Wait, we already have it.
Didn't we get that one?
Yeah, he's being mean.
Listen, I'll say this: Soul Assassin is my chat animal, like my spirit animal, but chat related.
Okay, that made
And
sense.
so what I'll say is that if it didn't seem funny, it's because we didn't get it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I actually.
I just think that we missed it.
He is that funny where.
True.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah,
So far away from the
Yeah, I just think Harold
a
Ramis
little
was
bit.
terrible in the new one. That's all. He barely said anything.
I didn't listen. What did you say?
He didn't say anything at all, dude. I got that one. It took me a second. I'm like, he didn't say anything, did he?
Who?
The dead guy.
I said, yeah, the new one sucked. I said Harold Ramis didn't even say anything in the new film.
I know it was pretty messed up.
Ugh.
Pretty messed up. I think there's something going on there. I don't know. Also, they didn't really light him that well. It was weird lighting.
Yeah.
You know. So, what would you do with billions of dollars of Bitcoin that you're laundering? Would you get caught?
Hookers
No,
and blow, probably.
Nobody
but
goes
if my
to
missus
prison
is
unless they
listening-
want to.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. What happens if you're a cringe rapper / Forbes contributor allegedly found with billions in stolen Bitcoin?
Found, but like, wait, in their pockets? What do you mean they were found?
Well, no, because it's electronic. I know
Right.
that much. The
I mean,
DOJ,
unless they had a wallet, an actual wallet on them, that
like
had
a
it- had it
card,
in
like
there.
a crypto.com
Oh, that
card.
could be it too. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I know
well,
about that stuff.
there's actual crypto wallets. They're like smart devices.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
store
I know
it
that.
offline. So yeah,
I know that. It's like
By
a
the
zip
way-
drive.
yeah, NFTs. Yeah,
Yeah,
just-
NFTs. We talked
Just to
about
let
that.
everybody know, we had a whole conversation about what is a cringe rapper before we started.
Yes, because I have no clue what a cringe rapper
I
is.
still really don't know.
Non-fungible token. Okay, Mr. Grant Gregory, explain to us again what a cringe rapper is.
Oh, I thought you could do it. Sorry.
okay, sorry. I thought it was going somewhere else.
I was.
Yeah,
I
me
know.
too.
I know. I know. I know.
A cringe rapper is someone who raps but isn't actually good. So like,
But
the
they're
bad-
meaning to be bad.
I think on purpose. Like the bad Barbie chick. Catch Me Outside one.
Yeah.
Wait, so they're the Sharknado of rap?
Yeah. Well, so like if Scott started rapping, I would put him in that category.
But is he trying to be bad, or is he just bad though? I think that's what I'm asking.
I think he's really good at trying. So I think if he was going to do it, he's going to try and be bad. He's going to find an angle. So then he would be. Otherwise, he would be just cringy rapper.
Oh, okay. So there's cringe and cringy. I get that.
Yeah, there's
I have
that.
no
You don't
idea
wanna
what
get into it.
idea
And
I stole.
You got furry rappers as well.
Wow.
What
What is this?
About it.
Oh,
What is this all about? Can you explain
sorry.
yourself?
I'll tell you in the back. What's up? Huh? That's Imp.
No.
He
What-
plays Xbox with us.
Yeah, but what is he talking about? Imp said you stole an idea, have a catchphrase and nickname. Amazing how that works. What did you do?
I don't know. I didn't steal an idea. I just had this awesome idea for like playing like sports games, but like we're really bad at it and don't understand the sport. That's all.
Oh, dude, I remember when you said that for the first time
Right.
to me, and I heard that for the first time. That was awesome.
Okay. You guys are messed up. Okay, so let's talk about this. So we got a cringe rapper. Her husband and her were the DOJ seized 3.6 billion in Bitcoin. That dude, sell that shit, launder it faster, do something. Maybe not go for 3.6. So the Department of Justice has finally found almost all of the billions worth of Bitcoin stolen during the 2016 hack of cryptocurrency exchange Bitfinex. I thought you guys said it was impossible to hack shit like that.
So she works for the DOJ, so maybe
She doesn't work. No, I don't think she works for the
No, I
DOJ.
wasn't paying attention. I just saw
Okay,
DOJ
thanks for
and
not paying
yeah.
attention. In the hands of the published Forbes and Inc. Writer and rapper who calls herself the Crocodile of Wall Street and her startup founder husband. The DOJ seized 3.6 billion worth of cryptocurrency allegedly held by Heather Morgan and her husband. Is that two L's? Isla?
Isla.
Lila?
That's the husband's name is Isla.
Okay, the Stein, really, you could say it wrong and it would really upset people, so I'm sorry if I do that. Liechtenstein or Steen? Stein and Steen are two
I actually
different
believe
things.
it's Liechtenstein.
Yeah, Liechtenstein.
That's a great last name. Or it could be Liechtenstein.
Either
Sounds
or.
like a country.
Now it's racist. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. The couple is accused of trying to cover their tracks by laundering the stolen funds through a labyrinth of cryptocurrency transactions. It's the How much of a labyrinth does it have to be for 3.6 billion, Mr. Grant Gregory?
I don't know, 7 levels mayy. I'm
7?
assuming.
That's it?
Yeah, it's not a lot.
I mean, sort of.
Because it's extremely hard to trace. Like, so if I was to take something, crypto from Australia and then put it into, say, Kazakhstan, where they're doing all this other sort of stuff,
Okay.
and then I transfer that to, say, something like a Satama coin, which isn't really regulated at all. Then I can transfer that to a different coin. So there's different layers. It's really hard to track.
Okay.
And then if it's offline, then it's even harder.
Right.
So yeah.
He's saying it's ILYA, not
Well, yeah,
IL.
we can spell it, like, but that's not going to help us.
No, I
pronounce
thought it
if
was
we're
2 L's.
mispronouncing it.
I thought it was 2 L's. I'm an idiot.
Maybe that's his rapper name, Lola Ya.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey,
Okay.
Grant, can you explain NFTs to?
Yeah, Grant, I was wondering, NFTs, what are they?
Well, they're tokens that aren't fungible. So
What the
Oh.
frig does fungible mean?
Okay, fungible means its ability to be changed or subdivided within itself. So, say for instance, a $20 note can be subdivided into two $10 notes, etc. So, something that's non-fungible means it can't be divided at all.
Oh my
by
God.
anything.
See, when you read it or said it, I understood it. But when Culture read this, I completely just didn't hear anything he said. That makes so much more sense now. So it's something that cannot be broken up into smaller.
Yeah, it cannot be broken
notes.
up. Its value is what it is, and nothing else is equivalent to that value.
Okay, I got
So
you.
you can't have two Brie Larsons to I don't know, one poo
Gina
emoji.
Carano?
No, I mean I wasn't going to make that comparison. It popped
Well,
into my
'cause
head
it-
for some reason though.
Yeah,
Don't know why.
I don't know why that happens to me too.
Yeah,
Happens to me too.
yeah. Breasts. Wait, what? What
Yeah.
are we talking about?
Something about hot.
The shitty.
Anywho, yeah, Machine Gun Kelly.
Yep.
All right, so back. Oh God, you guys can't even see this. Why didn't anybody tell me? Let's blow it up a little
See
bit more.
what? Oh
the,
yeah,
the
I mean,
writing. So the DOJ doesn't explicitly say they stole the billions in cryptocurrency. An unnamed hacker was the one who transferred 119,754 bitcoins from the exchange to an outside wallet. And that wallet was allegedly controlled by the Liechtensteins. But considering the total amount stolen during the breach was 119,756 bitcoins, that suggests Liechtenstein and his partner had access to nearly the entire sum stolen from Bitfinex. Finex. This is exciting stuff, guys. I'm glad we led with this.
yeah.
Can you imagine if they went, you know what, 3.7, and then we stop, and then we'll have our lives, you know?
Yeah.
And they got caught at 3.6.
That's
Right?
always the case, isn't it? It's like in Newton Boys, they're like, we're not going to rob just one bank, we're going to rob all three.
I started watching that. I
like
couldn't
that
get
movie a lot.
past like 20 minutes.
I watched it like when it first came out too. Like I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it back then.
Yeah, I couldn't get through it, man. I tried.
Did you watch Old Henry yet?
No, not yet.
Wow.
I'm watching is it Archive 81? It's really good.
Cool. Did
No,
you
it's
watch Reacher?
I started to watch. I've watched 2 episodes of Reacher.
I like it a lot. I finished it yesterday.
Yeah, he's what like you want to look like.
Oh, I am a huge Thad Castle fan. I have been a Thad Castle fan from the get.
Like
Yeah,
from like
I wish he brought
Aquaman.
some of that into this role though.
Yeah.
Just the walk when he gets upset and walks away. He just needs to do that.
He's like, ah!
Yeah,
Listen,
that's exactly-
Blue Mountain State is such a great. I rewatched I think 2 seasons, 3 seasons, maybe. I rewatched it recently. Like I love it. Thad Castle, he played Thad Castle on Blue Mountain State. Greatest fictitious MLB in cinematic history. I stand by that.
You really do.
I stand by that. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go with that. Forbidden Ruin said the FBI couldn't find out who's been stealing lunches from the break room refrigerator, but they can track people's crypto. I smell bullshit. FFS, the FBI lost 30,000 emails and 6 laptops. Yeah, that is true.
Well, I mean, it's the government. They lose shit all the time.
You know what, Chris?
Yeah,
Just
but
for
the value of those laptops is only a couple $100. I mean, that's a difference.
Yo, I mean, look, there's a whole bunch of reasons why they could have lost it. I'll tell you real quick. When I first started out, as a cop, I worked mid shift. I worked night shift.
Yep. Go on. What else were you saying?
I worked mids. The guy, a buddy of mine that we went to the academy together, he worked.
Yep. So the guy went to the academy with you?
Swing shift. Yeah, he worked swing shift. Was the shift before my shift starts. Right, and we come in.
Yep. So when did you come in exactly?
Well, the shift started at 21. So I'd get. They're about
so
20.
21. What's 21
yeah,
again? That's like what?
2100.
9 o'clock?
9. Yeah, 9.
9? Okay.
9. Yes.
Okay. 9?
9. Yeah. So
9.
Yeah.
Okay.
I usually get there about 30 minutes early because back then, but like a year in, I'm
Okay.
showing up at 15 minutes after, but it doesn't matter anyway. So yeah.
He almost fits your head perfectly. Okay.
Yeah, no. So I showed up and they had caught a domestic during swing shift, and my buddy was working it, and so he was basically they were leaving, so they were handing the case over. It was just paperwork. I guess I had to finish doing the report and put everything together and turn it into the desk or whatever, right? And so my LT was going over it, and he was like, "What kind of shit is this? This is horrible. You would never see this from Mad Martigan, because that's my name. I would never turn anything like this, right?" And so he's like, "I'm gonna have him fix it." So I'm like, "Yeah," because you know that's a big compliment. I'm like, "Hell yeah!" Right. So I'm doing the case, I'm doing it, whatever, and basically, so you would have the printout from the computer from the report, and then you would have all the actual paper.
Sorry, I slipped there. My bad.
Paperwork, like for like statements and stuff like that, like the handwritten stuff, right?
Statements,
anyway, yeah. So I'm about to shred the old copy of the report that I turned in with the corrections. Anyway,
okay.
I go to shred it, right? And I shred everything. I'm like, yeah, I'm just beeping around because like I'm,
you're like
I had such a compliment.
Right? You just get that shit going.
And then I realized, that oh no, I didn't shred the printout.
Oh my god, you didn't shred. Wow.
I shredded all of the statements.
Crazy. Okay.
Like everything that cannot be replaced unless you go there important.
Wow, that is nuts.
And it is a reminder, I've been here when it was glory hole days, and I've been here when it wasn't. And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
So anyway, a couple more things like that happened. And my LT was like, you know what? I realized that you do better when I don't ever tell you
what?
Good job or any other type of compliment. So you would never hear one from me again.
I see.
I got through it. Man, boy, somebody's trying to fill some time.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Justin Proper, I haven't seen you in forever. How are you? I didn't know if you were alive still. I was worried.
Number one, Mad Martigan. That's right.
Number one, Mad Martigan is everywhere. Yeah, that is true. How can Gal Gadot be less fair than Mud Brown?
Who's Mud Brown?
I think he's bringing up the idea that she can't play Cleopatra.
No. It's
wrong one.
She's playing the wicked stepmother, the ugly stepmother in the Snow White, and she's
Snow White's
way hotter than the person she's jealous of.
Yeah, dude, how does that work? Like
it's inner beauty.
That's a broken.
No, literally, they said she's jealous of her inner beauty.
I mean, inner beauty.
By the way,
the mirror says inner beauty. Okay.
The point of that very short story, normally, when I tell it, was.
Oh, we're back. Okay.
The whole point was like the government, like they're just people, man. They're gonna lose shit all the time. It doesn't mean that they're doing something nefarious. It just means like there's incompetence throughout the government, like there is in. I don't think you know what word salad means.
Yeah, there's barely any croutons.
I don't think you do either.
Alrighty, well, so glad to be here.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here too. So what was that about, domestic or something? I don't know. Anyways, let's move on with cringe rapping. And according to the statements of facts prepared by the IRS Special Agent, PDF. It's a PDF, I guess. Okay, the value of those Bitcoin. Oh, God, I suck tonight. Bitcoins has ballooned significantly since the hack. So in 2016, they were worth only $71 million, and now billions, guys. Billions.
That's a bigger number.
That is a much. Thank Mr. Grant Gregory. That's why I have you on. Much bigger number. Morgan has instantly become a character following news of the hack today, as people have been combing through her social media and LinkedIn and discovered her unique persona. The DOJ's criminal complaint lists an alias of hers as Razzle Lachaim, right? Razzle.
I mean, I'm not going to attempt that.
Is that supposed to be like Lachaim or Razzle? Where is our Jewish representation, Mr. Grant Gregory?
Yeah. What do you want? That's not Jewish.
I think she's playing on a Jewish word.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be a part of this anti-Semitism then.
Oh, okay.
Is she allowed to?
No, I don't know. Razzle Khan.
Thank you very much. And people were quick to discover the rap song she released under that name. The music video for one of the songs is titled Rap Anthem for Misfits and Weirdos. Versace be doing music video.
Bedouin. God.
I feel like been doing it is better.
What's
because you be
Bedouin?
What have you been doing lately?
doing it well.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What is Bedouin? I don't even know.
No, I have no
thought it
idea.
was-
I'm just trying to say it fancily.
Could someone look up Bedouin? I thought,
I'm not looking at
or does she mean be doing it?
We have a couple people in the chat that will.
Yeah,
certainly
guys, right
correct
here.
us.
There it is,
Yeah.
Bedouin.
Trust
I feel-
me,
I
they
feel like
won't
some
miss
of
an
them will know.
opportunity.
Yeah,
they won't miss an opportunity to try to make us look dumb.
Yeah, you're right. About Raz. So this is her. Razzle Khan is like Genghis Khan. Oh, so it's
No.
more like Asian, but with more pizza.
Pizzazz.
Pizzazz.
Pizza Zeds. Yeah, sleeping
by
pizzas. More, yeah,
Wait,
pizzas.
I'm sorry.
By the way, today is National Pizza Day. Okay,
Wait.
go on.
Hold
Where's
on.
Nick?
Well, LGBTQ pizza, because they never give anybody else. So I'm sorry. Did you do that on purpose, or were you joking with that? Was that a bit?
That was
The
a bit.
pizza.
Yeah, that was a bit.
Yeah, don't look into it. That was clearly a bit.
Yeah,
that we
let's not like
pre-organised
ask
before reading
questions.
this. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Grant Gregory. Let's move on. No one knows for sure where this rapper's from. Could be the North African desert, the jungles of Vietnam, or another universe. All that matters
Wow.
is she's here to stick up for the misfits and underdogs everywhere. We do know that she's descended from a nomadic tribe, though.
I mean, she had 3.6
What?
billion reasons to help people in misfits, but I don't think she did.
Do you think she did? I don't think so either.
Not even in a soup kitchen. What a bitch.
Yeah, this is some really powerful shit.
I want to listen to her music. Are we going to be able to do that?
Oh, wait a minute. Bedouins are a Middle Eastern tribe.
Wow, you were racist for making fun of that name.
Yeah,
Cannot.
yeah,
I
that was
definitely
messed
wasn't
up.
a part of that.
No, a coworker unsolicited told me he would eat the corn out of her poop when he saw a pic of Gal Gadot on my monitor.
Yeah, I've heard people say that before. They're gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, she doesn't even have a high corn diet. I mean, I've seen her trash.
Yeah, I don't think she's enough corn to. Yeah, well,
Brutal Morningwood says Bedouin sounds like Marquis' long lost brother.
by the way, it's
From
called
Batman.
second
That
harvesting.
Marquise.
Is that
Spelt
what
Marcus.
you call it? Second harvesting?
Yeah. Whenever you eat like corn or
Poop?
whatever that doesn't digest, yeah, it's called second harvest.
Out of
Second
someone's like butt or their poop?
No, you don't have to. What? No, you're not digging around in the butt looking for the corn. You wait
What?
until they poop
it
it
comes out. Oh,
Yeah, you
Yes.
pull it out. You put it on a tray that's like a mesh. You wash it like a normal
Yeah.
person. You
So
fry
I've been
you
doing
fry
it
it up.
wrong.
You add a bit of butter. It's great. Allegedly, I
Done and
haven't
done.
tried it.
Okay, so I've been doing it wrong. Okay, it's not entirely your fault, Scott. Writers these days are terribly inept. Thank you, E. Clay Thomason.
Here we go. It's pronounced Bedouin.
Bedouin. Isn't that from Dune? The
Well,
Bene
there's
Gesserit.
desert in that, so maybe.
Kind of sounds like he played off of the desert theme, because it was all about deserts.
I just can't believe Dune like stole all that whole spice thing from Star Wars. Like,
Yeah, I know.
I
How
think it was-
ridiculous is that?
I actually think it was the other way around.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Okay, all right. So it is pronounced Bedouin, like the Bene Jesuits. Close, right?
oh yeah.
Close. Okay, this was a great article. I'm so done with that, though.
Oh, you were raised in Catholicism, weren't you?
I was raised as a Protestant.
Oh, okay. Because
No,
but that doesn't
Jesuits. That's what I was wondering. Because like, man,
I
you
went
want to
to
talk
a-
about it?
Yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, you first.
Oh, I was just gonna say like they have a crazy origin story.
Yes, they do. So I went to a private high school, and the high school I went to was Brothers of the Holy Cross, and our
Oh.
biggest rivals was Fairfield Prep, and they were Jesuits.
Oh, okay.
I just remember.
First Pope I think we have right now is this is the first Jesuit Pope in a long time, or ever maybe.
Okay. No, it can't be ever. That just doesn't sound right.
No, that isn't right. Like I know there's something like significant about him.
Okay,
being
great talk.
there as Jesuit.
So,
Well, it would have
guys-
been if you would have participated.
Yeah, well, I wasn't that fun.
I too know a lot about Catholicism.
Yes, but does he know he's Jewish?
I don't know. He doesn't even know he's Australian. He keeps
Okay.
telling me he doesn't have an accent. Like, bro,
Okay.
you totally have an accent. Just
You
listen
to-
back.
Yeah, you got to listen. It's totally an accent.
Yeah,
Why am I
no,
like
not from
flickering?
this
Am I
end.
flickering?
Yeah, I keep saying that. That's
Yeah,
your
that's
accent.
weird.
I haven't seen you flicker.
I got to get a new camera, people. Donate I love you all.
Elgato face cam, man. I'd go with that one. Oh, I guess saw the flicker.
You saw the flicker, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to turn off my mic first. Oh, wait a minute. Watch. When I share, it's going to shut off my camera. Watch. Did it do it?
No.
No, it didn't.
Oh God, I can still see you.
Ah, crap. So did you guys watch the book of Mandalorian Boba Fett Skywalker?
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't even look at my watch once. It was 3 times.
Yeah, 3 times.
I legit was yelling at the screen.
Why is that?
Last night, because I was so frustrated, bro. I'm like, why are you still shooting it? You know it has a shield. Why are you doing this?
So, yeah, like, you're not going to get through it, guys. You even said, like, a slow thing can get through it. I just don't understand why he didn't, stab the
I know.
So
black saber.
He didn't try and stab it once. He just tried to keep slashing at it,
Yeah.
knowing it didn't work. At least he didn't cut himself this week. That's a positive.
That is a positive. That's an upgrade.
Yeah.
Guys,
By the way,
spoilers for Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
I don't give a shit. If it's spoiling, you shouldn't watch it to begin with. Like, it's not worth it.
Right.
But the only decision that Boba Fett came up with on his own was, I'm going to bring a Rancor into this. By the way, one that I've had for 2-3 days, maybe. I'm going to bring it into a major city, right, that I'm supposed to be protecting and loving. And I'm going to ride it around, and it's going to get loose, and shit's going to go bad.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It did more damage than the Pike Syndicate did to the town.
Right. They literally, his pet destroyed the town compared to what the,
Yeah.
Like, and
And
then
did you
they
know
all
that it
decide,
changed
let's just
height?
show. What's that?
It changed height. It started off massively tall. And then
Yes.
it wasn't even taller than a building.
No.
Right. And then what was crazy too was like, oh, look, that thing just saved our lives. Shoot it.
Why was I
right?
shooting?
Bro, I love that when she was explaining the plan, not to them, 'cause I'm sure they already knew. I think she was explaining it to us, right? I made a joke of like, watch, immediately someone's going to show up, because she's like, there's no way anyone can get to us, right? We have every angle covered. I'm like, watch, someone's going to show up. That would be great. Someone shows up.
Everybody shows up.
And
Everybody.
There was one Boba Fett moment. The most Boba Fett thing that he did was send the other guy out there.
that was cool, yeah.
Yes.
But how did they get out of that building?
Yeah, that's what I mean. How did they get out? I'm just like, what? Did they go?
How did they get
Yeah,
out of that building?
I didn't know if there was a back door, maybe.
Then they all should have left through the back door to
Then they
begin
should have
with.
went for the back door to begin
And
with.
dude, don't forget, he had time after that to go get the Rancor, put another missile in because he launched one, probably got into the back tank for a little bit.
Yo,
that
He
show
just
sucks.
splashed a bit on his face. Oh, that feels better.
dude.
Yeah.
Did you? Yeah, right. Oh, that I
That
don't want
pissed
to get
me
to
off,
that
too.
yet. I don't want to get to that yet.
Yeah. We're okay. Let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the
Actually,
beginning.
Can I
Okay.
before, there was one moment in there that I was genuinely happy, and I was almost cheering. I'm like, yes, we finally get Boba Fett. Boba Fett's doing exactly. Ah, shit, it was Fennec.
Yeah. Dude, she is the Danyu.
Yeah, but she fails too, though. That was her whole plan. She was supposed to be covering all the angles and shit.
But okay, not just one person snuck up on them when she said no one could sneak up on us.
Right.
A fucking army snuck up on
He
them.
brought up a whole team.
A battalion.
How do you hide those giant Terminator robots?
Yeah,
'Cause that
no
was- that
one
was
saw
clearly
them bring
Terminator.
those in.
Those.
They would
Well,
have
how
had
does
to have had. They would have had to. You see how slow they walked? How did
Yes.
they get there?
Yeah,
They would
like
have
no
had
one
to-
saw him
I
coming
mean,
off a ship, Mr. Grant Gregory.
Weren't they watching the ships?
They were watching everything. Everything.
I loved how everything messed up. Like, okay, so if our characters don't have blasters, the other people aren't going to have blasters, right? So when they attacked the two green guys, whatever,
they pulled. No, not even
yeah, I'm
that
like,
one.
dude, you had
Yeah.
one blaster, you're done.
Okay, and another
yeah,
thing.
when the green guys attacked Two Blacker. Yeah.
When the pigs got attacked. Okay,
That's what I'm talking about, yeah.
I know you're pigs, right? But like, look behind you. You see the cliff coming. I don't care. I am not going to get pushed off that motherfucker. I'm going for ankles. I'm going to
They're
get
dead,
stabbed
right?
in the head. Oh, they have to be dead.
Of course
there
they
was
are.
no
They're
water
they're
below.
legacy characters. Of course they're dead.
Yeah, exactly.
True, yeah. And I don't know what the Black Baka's real name is. What's his name?
Black
Black
Chrysanthemum.
Something like that. Yeah. Like he got beat up. By the way, he has a limp and he has to be dragged. But like 3-4 scenes later, he's running full sprint.
Oh, full sprint.
And
Full
then he's
sprint.
back to.
He took a fucking axe to the back of the neck.
Yeah, but dude,
And he
that
was
was,
like,
that, was, that was ages ago.
Yeah, that's true.
He doesn't live in the past. He just gets on with life, you know.
Yeah.
I guess you wanted to start from the beginning, so let's.
Yeah,
start
we
from
are,
the
but let's first do this. Blue-eyed Roof Korean the bass for $5. It's his birthday today, everybody.
Hey, happy birthday!
Clap track.
Happy birthday.
Oh, I have one of those
To
actually.
you.
I have it.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
That's
Wait,
not
that's not it.
Happy birthday, Blue-eyed Roof Korean
give
the
him the
bass. That's
boo.
not
It'll be a full circle joke.
Korean. Happy
You know what? Not
birthday
even
that
to
is.
you.
He doesn't even have guttering or anything.
Yeah,
That's not it.
that's good though. I like that one.
There we go.
What is that you're
Found it.
using? What are you using? Is it an actual box?
Yeah, I'm using this the Elgato Stream Deck XL.
I need to get one of those.
It's a little expensive, but they have smaller ones that aren't as expensive.
Oh, okay. I guess I can
Yeah, I
spend the
mean,
money.
for
on that.
the people who don't really want to take their job seriously.
I know,
guess you
right?
get those,
What a
yeah.
disrespectful prick. So he turned 23 plus 20, but my truth is I am not a year older than 21 forever. Forever 21, get it? So in honor of my birthday, have some shekels. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I think this is the first super chat I've gotten tonight. So thank you very much. So, all right, let's start at the beginning.
Oh, sorry.
Is it? Wait a minute. Hold on. That's.
I was trying to find
sounds
the
like
clapping thing.
that sounds like. I forget the name. What's the name of the
CSI,
show?
man.
CSI.
Yeah,
God
go ahead.
damn it.
When you're talking about Horatio, you show a bit more respect.
Yeah,
I told
I'm
him-
sorry.
I told
I'm
him
sorry.
to talk about Horatio nicely, Don. Don't I? Calm
Yeah.
down.
Tell your kid to talk about Horatio too. Does she know him?
No, she's more of a Grissom fan, unfortunately.
Okay.
so,
Yeah. That's true. Okay. Mad. Start from the beginning. Where did we start in this
Yeah,
episode?
I
'Cause
don't. Where did this
even
episode
remember.
started? I don't know how it started.
Dude,
Did
they
it?
started inside the blown up sanctuary. They're like, well, that happened. And she's like,
right,
well,
yeah.
we knew things like this would happen. Like, you lost a whole business and all those people.
All the
but-
people, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, and
Okay.
then so he's like, so Boba Fett's like, hey, we should go to my giant palace with all, but by the way, not that great security. We've already seen Black Baka sneak in there, and
a lot of people just walk in.
Mandalorian just walked. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I don't know how secure it is, but no, this time we're really gonna look at the doors and stuff. We're gonna put locks on and everything.
Right.
But then immediately, like, no, you're not doing that. Oh, okay, they're speed racer. What
Yeah,
do you
she's
have?
like,
in that?
Yeah.
What
It's
about
like, no.
people?
Yeah. We
Be
care
up in
about
your
the
ivory
people.
tower.
Like,
Yeah.
you didn't care about the people when you're still in water.
Yeah, right? And I'm wondering, like, after, like, the majority of her people got killed, did she want to take that back?
Right. So so they tell Boba what he's actually gonna do, and what he's gonna do is stay right there in that burnt out place.
Yes.
Hey, Nick. And so that's how it started. So everybody woman-splained to him, which again, this lends into my theory of like, I think he has CTE, and they're just like propping him up. Like, he's not really running anything. He is just like, the only one that took over from Boba Fett. It's not as if they loved him. They just hated Boba Fett so much.
Right.
Or whoever the last guy was after Boba Fett, they
Yeah.
hated him so much that they wanted this guy to come in and take charge.
So is Boba Fett the Biden of
Well,
The
they have
Star
been feeding-
Wars.
they have
Is that what
been
that
feeding him
sounded
ice
like?
cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
damn.
That's a coincidence.
He's like, come on, man. I can shoot things out my knee. And I got hair on my legs. Come on.
Come on, man. I've always wanted to grab
Stormtroopers,
one
they
of
used to
these.
sit in my lap and touch my hands.
Baby stormtroopers are hot. You know what I'm talking about. Come on, man.
So anyway, so they're sitting there, and then what's her name goes over like, okay, so we're gonna have the Vesper sliders over in this area and this area, and then we had those two pigs with axes over here. Hopefully nobody brings a blaster. Thank God they didn't, but they still lost. And then we have Black Baka over here by himself.
It's black chrysanthemum.
Chewbacca.
Oh, I thought it was chrysanthemum, like a
Oh, Chewbacca.
flower.
That's
It's
better.
chrysanthemum. Okay.
Oh, that's
So,
not even
yeah.
a word.
BWLM, Mad. BWLM. For life.
So we don't know what I mean, you shave it off, he could be white just like everybody else. We don't know.
They killed off the two gay bondage bear pigs.
It's
That's
so
it's so true.
Oh my god!
All right.
Actually, that's even worse. When you
Lucas
think about it. If
Solis
they were a couple, they got thrown off a high place like some other places in the world do.
Chewbacca, yes, right. I
Yeah,
mean, dude,
Chewbacca.
it was the
Lucas
highest
Solis.
cliff in the country. Where it's the happy birthday.
But what were they supposed to do? Like was that their job? It's just like these guys are really giving me the shit. I'm just going to put them on the edge of a cliff and signal this is where we are. Come meet them.
What's
it's like 6:44. What and
so 7:44.
Well, there was a lot that happened at 6:44. Solar doesn't like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You're
like
not.
7, there we go.
You're not Jawas if you don't vote for me. Yeah, that's so true. You're not a Jawa, man, if you don't vote for me.
Come on, man.
Come on, guys. Black licorice.
Come on, I'm Bubba Frick. You know the guy. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Hey, there ain't no reason people need assault lightsabers. Okay, those are lightsabers of war. Okay.
Like, come on, man. Like they didn't have cannons back then. Yeah, they did. You moron.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Book of Brandon, guys. Come on.
Anyway, so
Carl Banks was a bad dude, man.
So listen, no, so he shows up, right? That dude shows up, right? Cad Bane or whatever.
Yep.
It's the weirdest thing is like he's like, you've gotten soft in your old age.
Yeah.
Right?
Worst like Western accent,
Western,
right?
yeah. And then because he's tried not to be. That's what I'm getting to. Like, and then Boba Fett's like, we all do when we get old. Is my line?
Yeah. And he's like,
is it?
He's like, well, they killed all your Tusken Raider fans. And he's like,
yeah. Like, by the way, we're never going to touch on the fact that he murdered innocent people.
Yeah, like he killed all those bikers.
Yeah, how innocent were they?
Without a second thought.
You know what? He is. He's a Disney hero. He just killed a bunch of innocent people.
But
he's a Disney hero.
People cheered for that.
Well, don't forget, we kind of called that when Fennec Shan was like, you don't have enough proof. That doesn't seem like they had enough firepower. You knew she was going to be right in episode, like what was the last episode he was in?
Episode 4 was the one where she said,
because that was the last episode he was in.
There's no way in the world the bikers would be able to defeat them.
Right. Yeah. I'm just saying. Okay, so wait a minute. So now they're out. What? Who wins in the fight? The Mandalorian or Mad DeLorean and Baby Grant go? Oh, I like that.
That's not bad.
Chad Bane was killed by Boba while Bane was monologuing.
Yeah, no. I've had this theory for a while, right? It happened when the Mavericks and the Miami Heat played in the finals. Dirk Nowitzki or whatever had a cold, and they came out mocking him like, and then like they lost. If you look at the Red Viper versus the Mountain, the Red Viper is like, say it.
Oh yeah,
say
yeah.
it, right? It got killed, and same thing. Like Cad Bane or whatever his name is, he's like, well, blah 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 blah.
This is your final lesson.
Yeah, your final lesson.
Yeah, anytime you talk too much, you're the guy who's
yeah. Shoot him in the head, bro. Like,
so,
I mean, he had like 39.5 chances of killing him previously earlier, so he could actually complete his job and then walk away back to his next job on another planet.
Dude, did you see when they were shooting at Chewbacca? That they hit his armor.
They only hit that little sash.
His armor is like so insignificant to like his entire body, and that's all they could hit.
Now let's go on to the next one who got shot at. Okay, I understand the Mandalorian has full armor, but Boba Fett has a chest plate and his helmet. Why didn't they just shoot at his legs? Like, I'm sorry, there was a lot of openings on that fat
There
bastard.
is. There's more than on the Mandalorian.
Like, I think he has like a knee guard. But
because they shoot rockets.
Yeah. Yeah, they shoot.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. They've got a bit of red on there, so maybe they think it's a target.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I got you now. I got you. Fitting that the two gay... Oh, I'm sorry. I love that one. So they send out the cheesy Starlack guy, twerking guy.
Oh, that guy? God.
Yeah. And he's like, salutations.
The Twi'lek.
Yeah, Twi'lek. Twile shit. And he's like, oh, yeah, but... he says he's giving you nothing. And then they flew. Somehow they got out.
Yeah. And they came back down, right?
Right.
Dude,
they flew and they jumped right back in their line of sight.
Yep. What I don't know what the chick's name is. The actual person running all this shit. What's her name?
Oh, her Fennec Shan.
Fennec, right. So Fennec leaves, right? To go, do everything that needs to be done, right?
Yeah.
Starts shooting some people that were hitting the Vespa Rangers or whatever.
Right.
Okay. And he's like, came out of nowhere, was on top of the roof, like, 200 yards back. Her speeder that she rode there was parked right next to where they were having this conversation.
Yes. Yeah.
How did no one see her come up?
No one.
So she drove up to exactly where they were within feet.
Right. Ninja.
And then decided to go up to the building.
Yeah. Well, what about the black mod eyeball guy when he's facing the people coming out, and then it wasn't like he had his back turned. He was actually facing them, and then did a spin 360 shoot. Like that was the dirtiest moment I'd seen.
Pull through. I literally was watching it. Yeah, I'm telling him, Darwin. I was watching it.
Yeah, that one was a good one too.
And I stopped to laugh, and then I watched it about 30 times.
Wait, which one?
When the dude spins, let's find it.
Pointing at them, and then decided not to do anything. Just you got to play that bit.
So my girlfriend was falling asleep through the whole thing, but she kept waking up because I'm screaming at the TV like, "What the fuck are you doing?" What is her fault? She should have been paying attention.
God! All I put in was Boba Fett spin. It was the first one to come up. All right, hold on. This guy only has 34 views. We're about to give him number 35. All right, hold on. Here we go. Let's share this.
No more. No one in the chat's allowed to go see him.
I don't even know who this guy is, but I'm feeling it. All right. Ready? Here we go. Okay, he's facing. What? What? Does it add something to the shot?
Wizard.
Oh, that's dude's.
You know what? That's actually a pretty good cut. Can you put? Let's drop that one in the chat.
We're dropping this one in the chat. This dude got to get some props for that one. All right, guys, I'm putting this in the chat. Tell him Sporking News sent you. That guy was awesome.
Spinning makes the bullet faster.
Yeah.
I mean,
who's bad?
You did the wrong button.
You know what? You're not allowed to come back for another 5 minutes. You got to take a 5 minute. You got to sit out for 5 minutes.
Oh man, I love that bit. It was so funny because
I spun too fast. I spun too fast.
He spun himself out of the stream.
I really did. Boomer. Oh. Okay. Blue-eyed Roof Korean, the base for $5 says so. Apparently, BWLM accrued 61 million in galactic credits and bought a bunch of Imperial Empire properties. Are now under investigation by this GTC. That's
I've been saying that about Black Wookiee Lives Matters the whole time, but no one was listening to me.
And they say you're not well. Yeah, I guess they're a race. You're racist when you say things like that. But BWLM isn't helping all the rest of the Black Wookiees in the world, in the galaxy. So,
well, I mean, they were a part of that peaceful, forest fire back on Kashyyyk.
Mostly peaceful.
Mostly peaceful. Sorry, yes. Mostly peaceful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where no one really died.
Right.
I mean, apart from the ones that did. But yeah.
Yeah, but those guys, I mean, they were already going to die, right? They had COVID.
Yeah, well, because they were on fire. Yeah.
Right.
Guys, real quick. So that was the first video that he has posted in over a year.
Are you serious?
Awesome.
That's how crazy that spin move was. It's bringing people out of retirement.
Dude, please, guys, check this guy out. Tell him I sent you. I don't even know he has many viewers or whatever, but it's
he has 23 subscribers.
Well,
or
guess what?
Like
he has 24 now.
Yeah. But like some of his videos have like 18K, but it's like 5 years ago.
I don't care. This guy's getting my support. Awesome.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
That was great. Oh, shit. So where else could we talk about this awesome episode?
Because there's so much, bro. The shield thing bothers me so much for them to continuously shoot at it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how much more are they going to rip off Dune? A shield that you can only pierce by going through something slowly?
Dude, right? But yet they don't try?
No, I love that. I'm just going to slash at it really quick for a bit. I have a really pointed bit on this indestructible saber.
Dark saber, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
No. Black Chrysanthemum is using his fingers, yet the Mandalorian just slashes with the dark saber.
We should go back to the blasters.
Don't worry, because a massive Rancor that I met last week is now going to get shot 19 times by this blaster.
Well, he was depressed last time. He's got to be pissed now.
Yeah.
By the way, that thing, those robots were so inefficient because they couldn't hit shit. There was one scene where like they're running and their guns are down. They were shooting over the people running from them.
Right.
Like almost to they were so off on every shot. Like
The only shot they hit was point blank.
Well,
yeah,
what gets
the only
me,
way he could shoot it.
what gets me too is this. Think about it. Like those things are like a 40-year-old they came out years ago, like during Clone Wars. So don't you think the technology would have gotten better?
Pre-Clone Wars.
Well, they made it bigger.
Yeah.
Right.
It's such a perfect analogy for Star Wars as a whole, because what did they do in The Force Awakens? They made this Death Star, but they made it bigger.
Just make
so
it bigger.
They took this
Just
thing,
make it
they
bigger.
Just made it bigger.
Just make it bigger.
See, I thought the reason why it couldn't shoot was because the shield was preventing anything going out. And I'm like,
No,
if they could shoot the whole time, why weren't they? They had bloody like rockets on there, and they didn't use it once.
Here's if I was part of the union that deals with like the thugs or whatever for the Pike whatever they're called, like I would be upset. Why didn't we start with the two giant indestructible shield having robots?
Like right off the
rip.
rip.
Start by sending us out there first.
Yeah, right off the rip. Like if I was one of the fish people, like why are you guys in this little hut with the weird mayor who is talking all this junk? Why didn't they just off the mayor first off?
Or why didn't you just give us guns instead of swords?
The sword part. Did they run out?
Well, it's like the Predator, because this is going to happen in the new upcoming Predator movie. See, they want it to be fair. They don't want it to be just like a domination, right? So whatever, that person used, they're going to use equivalent to that. So they're not overpowering.
Right.
So that's,
Yeah.
it's called ethics, bro.
Right.
Yeah, Predator's full of ethics and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. And, but, oh man, dude.
That was pathetic.
The shield thing bothers me so much because they would be running. They're like, we got to get out of here, but I'm going to turn around and shoot at this thing that I know
right.
won't be affected by my shots.
When Mando was hit on the ground, they literally run and turn their back to the giant robot with the shield after it just. I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, you literally just turned your back on it. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, oh.
But don't worry,
like, we have to
Grogu's
stop. Hold on, I don't want to get to that yet. But yeah, so the group, by the way, they show up and they're like, yeah, the garrison is here. I don't think you know how many people are in a garrison.
Not even close. And you know what? You okay, I understand you're using that, like, it's not a tank. It's more like a people mover. Humvee with a 50 cal on top.
Like an APC.
Okay, probably. Yeah, that's, perfect. But yet, like, right away, your gun's gone. Like, you couldn't have, like, maybe rapid fired a little bit better or taken out more people. You have, like, 90 people shooting like this. Like, they're jumping up and shooting.
Well, that's the problem.
Down under it? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, no. Nothing. You can never shoot underneath because, like, that's just weird.
It would have worked. Could have took out people's legs.
But I guess
John Wick would have done it.
They were Boba and Mando were so excited to see this small group of farmers and like miners and bartenders show up. They're like, yeah, you going down now, motherfuckers.
Right.
Look who we got. Our boys show up.
You know what I love too? They're like the sheriff is dead. He got shot in the shoulder. Like, I didn't believe you.
Is he dead?
No, he was in the back of the tank at the end. Like, but why did you tell them he was dead? Like, we all knew he got shot in the shoulder. Like, were you talking about the other dude? Because no one cares about him.
Yeah, no one cares about which version of James Masters.
Yeah.
Oh, Midnight's Edge After Dark. You want to come on, Tom? You have time?
By the way, they treated them showing up like when Nate Dogg shows up when you're getting.
Ask Culture, he'll get that reference.
Yeah, Culture's down, dog. Come on, man.
I'm literally just watching him slash with this thing on his shield, and he's just flicking it, Oh, I can't do anything.
I was about to send Tom the video of the guy's video. I'll send it to him anyways. He might like that even more. There you go, buddy, if you're still around. Yeah, dude, I would love to hear what Tom has to say about this, because that show sucked.
I normally I'll go and see what like Twitter has to say about it or whatever. But it's just sad.
That's another good question, dude. Instead of going back and getting the Rancor, why didn't you go back and get Slave 1?
I didn't even think about that either.
I didn't
yeah.
either until he just said
because
that.
Slave One's an actual fighting ship. No, Slave One's gone, isn't it? Slave One got blown up in Mandalorian.
No, the Mandalorian ship got blown up.
Was it? Or Mandalorians got blown? I can't remember.
Yeah,
Someone
yeah.
got blown up,
Remember the first episode? He stole Slave One back, and then he killed those in episode 4. He was flying
but that
Slave
was-
One and
that was all
killed
in
the bikers.
past. Yeah, that's right.
Killed
Yeah.
the bikers. No, I think Slave One's still around. No matter what,
No,
you
no,
don't
no,
think he had something better than a Rancor?
Firesblade is Firesblade. Firesblade one is.
I don't watch this garbage, nerds. I don't know. Mr. Garrison is right, Jennifer. Okay, Grogu.
I didn't even think about that. Holy shit!
Yeah,
he
dude.
doesn't come back with the Slave One thing.
Right.
Well, I thought he was going to do it when when he had that little eye thing that popped down, and I thought, oh, he's going to contact his ship, and I went, oh no, wait, that can't do that. It's the rockets.
Right.
But then, I mean, it's a pretty bad floor design when you take out a little bolt on a leg and the whole thing collapses.
That
I mean, and I'm pretty happy with Grogu's knowledge of mechanics and everything. He must have learned a lot in that temple.
I get what you're saying, but Grogu is really hard to root against because he is cute. There are some cute
I
things.
wish he
I
died.
hate the way they have him walk. It looks absurd. Just him walking, just
Yeah.
like
It's like this.
exactly.
It's
Yes,
it's like Culture trying to do the MC Hammer dance.
it's like you have leg braces on both. It's like Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump at the beginning.
Forrest Gump. It's the
Run,
Forrest Gump
Grogu,
walk.
run.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
also just noticed something when they're all in that last part with all the female and diverse bunch of characters, they're getting shot at and the wall's getting blown apart by the bullets. Yet
Yes.
they duck and it gets hit by explosions and no damage. So
None.
bullets hurt walls, but explosions don't.
Well, I mean, walls made out of
I mean, they're made out of
Stucco.
dirt. They're dirt, so it makes sense for them to
it's
be
an
able to.
adobe.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, whatever.
Look,
God made dirt, so it won't hurt.
I know what Grant was saying about him pulling out that one bolt to make it fall. I thought it was adorable though.
I know you
Because he
would.
catches it and he kind of makes that noise like hee hee. Like I loved it.
And he did have his chainmail.
Yeah.
Underneath.
That giant spear was melted down into a
Right.
tiny baby doll
Well,
size
no,
t-shirt.
it was only
Or-
the tip of the spear that was melted down.
what?
Oh,
Are you
I
serious?
thought it was the whole thing.
I thought it was
I
the
don't
whole
know.
thing.
I don't think she did the whole
Oh,
thing. I think she just took the tip.
What'd she do with the other? Bitch, that ain't
She
yours.
stole
Why are you
it.
Keeping it.
She stole it.
That was
Uh,
that was the payment for taking off.
That
the
was
helmet.
payment. She's like, I'll take the tip. Just
That's
the
a
tip.
payment. By the way, you're kicked out.
Yeah, later, dude. You took off your helmet. Peace out,
Yeah.
dog. I know
Go-
you were
go
saying
swim in
goodbay
the
to your
ocean
son,
and
but
then
fuck
we'll
you.
get back in.
I love the fact that like we have never taken off our helmets. Like y'all so full of shit.
Yeah,
But
right.
no, it's Mando's fault for being dumb and being like, yes, I never have.
Yeah, I know why.
I mean, look, dude, no one's gonna bring up an old tweet about you talking about, yo, I took my helmet off today.
Yeah.
No one's gonna like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yo,
you
I
can,
met this
it's
hot-
cool, like,
I met this hot bitch on Coruscant, and I took off my helmet and gave her my other helmet. You know, like that tweet's never going to be coming up. I'm telling you.
It's just
Yeah.
like, oh, I love the feel of the breeze on my face. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Quick, delete.
delete. Yeah.
Delete. So
Like, seriously, just lie, bro. Like, you know, in your heart that when you took off your helmet, it wasn't because you were going against your code or whatever. It's because it was out of necessity, and
Yeah.
in any
No,
other
it's
circumstance,
because
you
the
never would
machine
have.
required any face. Show me any
Yeah.
face. Then go grab someone. Like, no, it's his own fault.
I love how he tried to do it at first with the helmet on.
yeah, but he also took off his helmet at the end of that season.
Oh yeah, for Grogu.
Yeah, because he had to Grogu it up. You know,
Yeah,
give
that
him
was
to
out
the
of
guy
luck,
who
though.
doesn't even
He had to
say
get
what his name
Grogu-y.
is.
By the way, so I'm guessing R2D2 flew the X-wing back, and you know what this does. By the way, this really fucks up the Last Jedi because again, like you see that okay, if a droid can fly a vehicle that has light speed,
Right.
why can't you use that to fuck up spaceships?
Exactly.
Like, why can't you?
just get a bunch of like
We've
kitchen
talked
rat
about
droids.
that.
Yeah, but now they're showing that.
Yeah, now it's canon.
Yeah,
That he could fly light speed to another planet, another system. Yeah, dude.
Without-
very good
Oh,
point.
shit.
anyone piloting.
They had a Wilhelm scream in this as well.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard it.
They
yeah.
did. I know. I
What's-
almost sent out a tweet like, "Oh, we got the Wilhelm scream! Yay!" Remember?
What's
Barry?
funny, like my girlfriend would wake up every couple of minutes, like, was that wasn't a Wilhelm scream? Because she kept waiting on the Wilhelm scream because she knew it was gonna have to come. Yeah, and then she was asleep when it happened.
What? Yeah, and it was one where they threw the guy across. That was
Yeah.
good. That was good. The Rancor again.
I also love when what's his name, Cad Bane, he's burning the Rancor, and Boba's up there with a fully loaded gun and not doing anything, or even when he falls down and he's still doing it, not aiming a weapon at him, not doing anything, waiting for the Rancor to get out of the shot, so then he can turn around and go, "Oh, I'm going to grab my gun again."
Yeah, dude, it was so bad. It was so bad.
How did
Thank
he get
God that
outdrawn?
stick saved the day.
What
Yeah,
happened?
the stick. His stick saved the day. He
His
took
stick
out.
saved
Oh, I
the
know.
day.
He took
Yeah.
out one of the greatest bounty hunter / gunmen
Yeah.
in the galaxy with a stick.
Well, and that's part of the problem. Like, so he's like, everybody gets soft in their old age, and then later on, Cad Bane was like, I'm older than you by like 30 years.
Yeah, yeah. Well, in the history, I think Jango Fett trained him.
Trained Cad Bane.
Yeah, yeah.
Cad Bane.
Cad Bane. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in the canon he did train him. Hello, Tom from Midnight's Edge, Midnight's Edge After Dark, Midnight's Edge Espanol, Midnight's Edge Radio.
Toxic femininity.
Well, I fell asleep during my intro there.
Sorry, buddy. So you haven't been watching the Book of the Mandalorian Boba Fett?
I watched the first 3 episodes. I've seen bits and pieces of all the stuff since then.
Yeah.
Why are you guys torturing yourselves with this garbage?
I
It's more
enjoyed
of
it
a-
because it was so bad.
It makes me laugh now because I went through
God.
all the stages of grief after
Yeah.
The Last Jedi to a point where I was just disgusted with Star Wars. Now I watch it to see how ridiculous can they go and how can they screw up the canon even more. And you, I mean, Mad, you pointed out the greatest fuck up of canon yet is having a droid be able to fly an X-Wing through light speed.
Yeah.
That the whole
Well, that's
Holdo
one scene
thing-
I did see. Didn't that mechanic chick basically imply that Baby Yoda actually flew?
No,
No,
she was
because
joking.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was joking because the droids corrected her, and you went, "Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to have a moment with my friend."
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got corrected by the droids because that's what droids are known for. They're to put their masters in place. Like, hold on, Biz, that ain't what happened.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what they
Right.
do. But so here's the problem though, right? Even if you say like, well, technically in Rise of Skywalker, they fixed it by saying that it could only, it's a 1 in a million chance that it would happen. Even though they
Yeah.
show it happen again in that same movie, that
Right,
they were
but-
able to do it again.
Think about this. Wouldn't a droid have a better percentage than a human being? Because
Also, couldn't you just
they're more
have
smart?
a ton of them going
Yeah.
towards it? If most of them miss, that's fine. You just need one to hit.
But, and Darth Scipio, I don't think you're hearing what we're saying here. I know he could autopilot it, but what he did was he flew it. He had to fly light speed to get from planet to planet, or he would never have been there
Never
in time.
got there. Yeah.
So this proves that he had to fly light speed to get Grogu there in time for this fight.
Okay, so I'm just watching the part where he uses the magic stick of wonder to disarm him. He misses him with it. I'm
Does he
playing
really?
a slow motion, and he misses
Total
him.
whiff.
He
Total
misses
whiff.
him with it, and he throws the gun away.
Here's the difference. Autopilot, you can't just like get on a plane and then no one's up there and autopilot gets okay, now we're gone.
Well, an
And then
airplane,
they're gonna
you
land.
could. The guy blows up, autopilot. That
And
was
who the
awesome.
fuck
yeah.
trusts R2D2 as a goddamn babysitter? I
He
can't
falls
keep
asleep all
3PO
the time.
together. Right? Like every time him and 3PO go off together, 3PO
Yeah.
winds up in pieces.
Not to mention in his old age, he keeps falling asleep. Like he was hanging out with Mando and he's like shutting down for a little bit.
Yeah, dude. A lot of people think he was the one who hid Grogu in his chamber of storage area after the battle at the academy
Well,
or at
he's
the
there.
Jedi temple. He was
Why
there.
would
Yeah,
they be empty? Why? I mean, I get the trash compactor droids, but why would he be empty?
he has a storage compartment that would fit him.
Oh. I was picturing it more like in Judge Dredd, the Sylvester Stallone, where what's his name, dude? He crawls into like a recycling bin thing, like put your spaghetti in here to hide from the bad guys, and you open it up and he's covered in spaghetti and wires, and that's how he's operating it. Does nobody remember Judge Dredd with Sylvester Stallone?
I
My
remember
God.
it.
Right.
I'm the law. Law.
Oh,
It
that
was
show
the Deuce
sucks.
Bigelow guy. What was his name?
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider.
Yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah,
He's the carrot.
we are at a point where like Star
Nerdy.
Wars. Oh, didn't they just announce Obi-Wan? When's that supposed to start?
Yeah, May 15th, I think it is.
Something like that, yeah.
So a lot of us thought it would be around there because they will not launch a Star Wars series and a Marvel series at the same time yet. They're doing one and then the other at this moment. So Moon Knight
25th.
right? When's Moon Knight coming out? It's like in another week or two, right?
I don't know, something like
I'm
that.
pretty sure.
Ask me if I care.
Do you care?
No.
Damn it.
But here's more sand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank God people are walking in this one. I was so worried.
Yeah,
about
I was
all
worried
I
about
was so
that.
worried about that too.
I didn't want to get off of Tatooine, so that's so awesome.
May 25th. Mark your calendars, kids, because guess what day that is?
What day?
Star Wars Day.
Star
No,
Wars
it's
Day.
the real Star Wars Day.
Right.
Oh, is that a hint that this is going to be a real Star Wars?
Well, May 25th is the day that Star Wars was released originally.
Yeah, I wonder. Well,
You remember how they changed it to like, let's release it at Christmas? That was bullshit.
That's called we have to keep shooting this bitch or it's not going to be done.
Yeah. Moon Knight.
by the way, did you hear that they've already renewed the Ando or whatever? I don't even know I don't think anybody knows his name.
Casio
Like,
keyboard.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
Oh,
that
you mean
dude-
the Juan Solo series?
Juan?
By the way, we know how his story ends.
No Juan gets that joke.
In death. Same thing with Obi-Wan. This is the problem with these prequels. Like, is this the best you got?
Yeah,
Well-
but it might change. It might change. You never know.
Well, they no, because they said it all goes back now to the sequel trilogies.
I've been
Everything
telling
leads.
you guys that for a while.
Yes, you have, and it's everybody's been saying it, but why did people think no? They're starting an alternate universe.
Because they wanted it to be an alternate universe.
I mean, yeah,
They
like
prayed.
I understand that you've got the veil of the Force and all that with the ability to do it, and that's a Filoni creation. So I mean, I understand people wanting that. So I mean, I guess when they screw everything up, they're going to do a big retcon right at the end.
Right.
May I remind you what Filoni rhymes with?
Oh,
Stallone.
salami. Oh,
Sylvester Stallone, yes.
That's right, Sylvester Stallone.
yep. Well, let's
Yeah,
take.
actually does, huh?
Did you guys hear that? Lord and Miller told their side of it. I haven't read the
really?
article yet. Yeah, about Solo, a Star
Shooting
Wars.
for 88 days before getting fired?
Yeah, you remember that? Yeah, well, as hard as it to imagine, there was a time when many people were very excited about Star Wars. This was after George Lucas' divisive prequel trilogy, before Disney divisive sequel trilogy, and an on-again, off-again relationship with the Disney Plus bounty hunter shows. Fine, maybe all anyone ever does is argue about Star Wars, but it was a relief when Phil Lord and Chris Miller signed on to direct Solo.
yeah.
Was it?
I like them. I like their stuff.
I guess
I
because
like three of their movies, I guess.
Okay, give me something other than the Lego one.
21 Jump Street, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that is right.
That's about it.
I forgot about that.
That's all I
So
need.
things didn't go well. After some creative differences, Disney fired the directors, hired Ron Howard to replace them. And because of that, they must have signed away their lives and made it that his daughter got to is it his daughter? The other Howard?
Bryce Dallas Howard. Yeah, by the way, her episode I thought was better than any of the other ones,
Which
like
one
for the
was
most
hers?
part. She was the one with the first Mando one.
She did the first Mando one.
Oh, yeah.
Mando's in the butcher shop.
Well, it is awesome that, you have The Mandalorian season 2.5 in the middle of this season. I
Yeah.
mean, like, you literally had only 7 episodes of the Book of Boba Fett, and you took 2 of them to be for another series.
Basically, let's be real. This show was 5 episodes,
Mm-hmm.
and then they needed a spot to fix shit because they lost Gina Carano and they had to change things for season 3 of Mandalorian. They had to get that fucking baby back,
Yep. Yeah. So messed up, man.
which is stupid because these just could have been the first 2 episodes of season 2 or season 3, but then people would have just scratched their heads and go, well, why did you send the baby away in the first place?
Well,
Right.
I mean, we're saying that now anyway.
I know, but
But-
now they did it in Boba Fett, so it's like they're clever.
But Tom, did you not see when Grogu saw Mando that he hugged him? He force jumped up to him, and he
Look,
hugged him with his
I
little
love
hands.
I love Grogu, but I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
James Gunn knew when to quit with it when it came to Baby Groot.
I agreed.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
gotta
well, I
move
mean,
on, and that's
when he
why I
stole
was like,
someone's eyeball.
that's why I was fine with them. Like I thought, okay, they're moving on from Baby Yoda for a while, and they probably originally had planned to. But yeah, anyway, sorry. What were you saying, Grant?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I said like at least Groot stole someone's eyeball. I mean, Baby Grogu, all he does is just put his hands in the air and then goes to sleep. It's just like my old
Spits
grandmother.
up, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Baby Groot stole a lot more than just an eyeball. He was taking legs and arms.
Baby Groot was awesome. I don't
Yeah.
care
Baby
what
Groot,
anybody
yeah.
fucking said.
I'm down with that
Agreed.
too. He stole a bomb.
Oh, and he made me cry.
How do you make you cry?
What?
Why would
No,
you push
nothing.
that button?
He just looked so sad at times. He would just, whatever. We can keep going.
No,
now he's a
tell
part of
us.
Stormbreaker. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he is.
Well, that wasn't as baby. That was as
He's
teenage.
the backbone of
Oh yeah, well I take it
Stormbreaker.
back. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. They were smart to turn him into teenage Groot, and then now the next time we see him, he'll be back to full.
Actually, they
grown
said he's
new
supposed to
Groot.
be like a Groot Supreme.
Yeah,
on
like
this
he's
one.
full grown plus some. Yeah.
Plus some. Yeah,
He's
I'm
a
kind
Groot
of excited to
supremacist,
see that.
Apparently.
Yeah, I am.
So, Ron Howard replaced them and released one of the most forgettable Star Wars movies to date. The Rise of Skywalker certainly gives it a Kessel Run for its money. This guy's on fire. Every Star Wars movie and TV show has its fans, but those two probably inspired the least amount of passion. While watching it, blah, blah, blah. We've never heard much from Lord and Miller on the subject. Instead, they produced Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, won an Oscar, and continued their reign as Hollywood's golden boys. Okay, so when did they start talking shit? They stopped by the business podcast, the after party. Okay, so here we go. This is Chris Miller. He says, well, there are two sides to every story, and every success that is public. There are many things that don't come to light and many disappointments. At the end of the day, you are always in film school. You're always learning and trying to become a better filmmaker. Miller's optimism is striking considering their firing was one of the biggest stories of the year, solidifying many fans' concerns about the future of Star Wars. Whew. So he continues. So as negative as the ending was and as deeply misunderstood as we felt, the lasting memory is of the great collaboration we had. We shot 90 days on that movie. You can't take
Damn,
that.
I'm good.
Yeah, dude, you just nailed that. You can't take the experience away from us. You
Well,
can't take away the
I kind of found that out from Ron
From one of our
Howard's brother.
sources.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Ron, just say sources because I want people
Well,
to
it's been
think I have
long
them.
enough. I think people figured out who it was. that we
Okay,
found that out.
I had sources. You
It
can't
wasn't
take
really
away.
a source. He just
I have
blurted it out. He's like, they shot on that motherfucker for 88 days.
You can't take away the pencil miles from us, a term we used in animation. And we had a very fruitful creative time with all the departments and with one another, and we became better filmmakers for it. At the end of the day, it's a funny way. It isn't a debacle. It's actually just on the continuum of learning and becoming a greater. Wow, dude, are you going to give us anything?
Yeah, he
Like-
just did.
I
He
think
just
I
said
read
like,
this.
Huh?
I think I read this. I think it's pretty much. They're still under some NDA here, probably.
They have to be because it's a fluff fest, man.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's too bad it didn't work out.
Yeah. I mean, even Lord goes on to say, and we met such amazing and talented crew that we still work with and love and are in touch with to this day. So ultimately, it was a positive experience getting fired from Star Wars
Which is
and
funny
humiliated.
because that same individual said that, according to them, that when they announced that they weren't coming back and who was coming in, Ron Howard, there was cheering on the set.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know the true story, but like going off of everything, like, you know, obviously I had one side of the story.
Right.
And we also know that the person who put the brakes on everything was Kasdan because he was like, they're not shooting my script. They're not
Right.
shooting my script.
Right. What a piece of
And
shit.
they were probably like, your fucking script sucks.
Right. Right. How much of the movie is Ron Howard's and how much of the movie is...
Like probably anything that's not special effects was shit that they shot or that Ron Howard shot. And he probably just had to shoot around whatever special effects shots and action sequences they already had shot, I'd imagine.
I
'Cause, I mean,
can't think.
he didn't like half the time. Go ahead, Mad.
I was going to say, I can't think of anything that felt Lord and Miller like that we saw in the, you know what I mean?
I don't think we saw much of any of their shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it
Nothing
feels
of
like.
significance.
Right. I mean, yeah, dude, it was very Ron Howard-esque.
Yeah. Kind of boring. You're like,
yeah.
why is he whistling or whatever?
Yeah, little quips, little witty.
Well, it was very
but not
paint
witty.
by numbers, right? Like in that sense, like it's like Howard came in, he just shot Kasdan's script probably page for page, didn't deviate. You know, they had to get an acting coach in for Alden Ehrenreich or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah. The guy they shouldn't have picked for Han Solo.
Yeah, because you know the reason they didn't pick that other guy, Anson. What's his name? The guy.
Yeah, Anson.
Not Anson Elgert, but the other guy. I can't think of his name. It's not Anson. It's something else. But the guy who actually played a young Harrison Ford before, looks like him, sounds like him, but they didn't want to hire somebody who was just an impressionist. They wanted a real actor, despite the fact that I just said that this actor had already played a young Harrison Ford.
Right.
Yeah. And Harrison Ford said, "That's the guy who should play me."
Yeah.
You know.
Fuck.
Honestly, it just felt like he did it from a template. Like he had a template for how to make a movie, or like what, you know what I mean? It just filled in the blanks for Solo.
Right.
It's legit a template.
But then like with the kid acting
Anthony
too.
Gruber, thank you, Soul Assassin.
Weren't we told? Sources told me that he was like a boyfriend of somebody, or somebody related.
Steven Spielberg actually was the one who said that they should use him. I can't remember what it was that he had produced or something like that he had worked on or recently worked with him.
Yeah,
and of
kid's
course,
not a bad actor.
No, but he's not Harrison Ford-esque.
No.
He's
too whiny sounding.
Too pretty.
A foot too short on top of it all. And then, like, just, he doesn't look enough like Harrison Ford to where that other kid, the Anthony Gruber, man, I mean, it was just like spitting image. Like, I think I would have bought that. Like,
by the way, like, you know who doesn't look like Bruce Willis is Joseph Gordon-Levitt, but yet using a little bit of prosthetics, they made it believable that was him in the past.
Well, it also takes a good actor. Like, good acting, being able to...
I didn't buy into that, Mad, but yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, though.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
His contacts threw me off.
Actually, I thought they made him look more like Leonardo DiCaprio, but that's just me.
Okay, so let's also take this. A young Harrison Ford, River Phoenix. Did he look like Harrison?
Anything like,
no, but he played a great young Boy Scout version of Harrison
Indiana.
Ford.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
I think the other thing was Anthony gets that part of Harrison, it is you almost have to do an impression of him because he has such specific isms, right? Like he
didn't even point in the movie, and that's what Harrison Ford does everywhere.
Yeah, Harrison just has certain ways he delivers things, he acts, he just stands there in his demeanor, and this kid obviously has studied Harrison Ford, which is important because it is, I mean, Harrison Ford just gets up there and he just does his thing. He doesn't really play a part.
Right.
He's the same thing in every fucking thing he does.
It's fucked up.
Anyway,
Yeah,
you were
Jane-
saying something, Matt. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, I have no idea.
Don't just interrupt him.
Oh, yeah, that's fine, dude. It happens all the time. We do it to each other.
Jane, we're going to talk about that before we close shop because that one blew my
Bad
mind
news,
too.
baby.
For only $2 billion too.
Oh, Amazon's got it. Let's be real.
You know it, dude. It's
going up for a bidding war, but Amazon's going to, I bet you it's going to be about $2.5 to $2.75 billion is what Amazon's going to end up paying after a small bidding war.
Right. Very small. Very small. Unless somebody comes with an outrageous number.
Apple will throw their hat in the ring. I don't think Warner's interested. And the rest,
that's what I was going to say.
Fucking money.
What about the
Apple
Daily Wire?
outbid
That
them?
would be awesome.
I don't think they got that kind of money, though, Mad.
I know.
But does
I know what you mean, though, but yeah.
Jane, his old man might.
Bro, yeah, you want to talk about a smack in the face of like modern Hollywood? Because they're already like, the Daily Wire original movie is exactly as bad as you thought it would be.
You know what? If that actually happened, though, I would like play that scene from Ghostbusters where Janine slaps a thing and she's like, "We got one!"
One of the best scenes.
But like for real though, like imagine the meltdown they would have if the Daily Wire got the Lord of the Rings.
That would be insane.
It would be.
Fuck yes.
It would be like
baby.
Odyssey getting Joe Rogan.
Or even fucking.
Well, they did offer him $1 gazillion.
Yeah, daily.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, Odyssey offered $100 gazillion to
thing.
Joe.
It was kind of a joke, yeah.
Oh, it was 100%, and it cracked me up. I'm like, you know what?
Kind of a joke. I mean, it was kind of funny, but yeah.
It was a dig too. Did you see the bottom? Like, this is 100% legitimate, not a marketing deploy taking a shot at Rumble. I went through their Twitter feed and I was dying. I'm like, dude, I'm signing up for Odyssey. Like, I haven't done it yet, but like,
I've been on Odyssey for a while now.
Oh,
sometimes I like that shit. It's all right. It's just, I just think I think all kidding aside, though, it's important to look at the perspective of that. It's nice that we have organizations out there that do actually have the money to make a difference still, that aren't so closed-minded and fighting for freedom of speech, right? Like,
right.
And that's the crazy thing I've said 100 times over, because I had my FCC license, right? I had to go through a class. I had to go through all the shit. And the fucked up thing is there's tons of shit that I could talk about on the radio or read through the news that I can't say on YouTube right here, right now.
Isn't that crazy?
But I can say fuck, shit, fuck, cunt, damn.
Right.
And the most is going to happen to you is you might get demonetized and you'll probably fight and win it.
Right.
Like, I can say, if I'd have just said that on the radio, that's like $10, $20, $30, $40,000 and probably more in fines.
Yeah.
Because they'll probably stack 2 or 3 extra fines on there for violating it more than once.
Right. You're absolutely right, dude. But you can't talk about other things that you might have, like, today, but maybe in a week you can, because that's how the things change on YouTube.
I guess depends on what they want, like what they
what
want to be allowed to talk about. Yeah.
Yep.
Poor
I
Magic
see
Johnson.
what these.
I'm
done.
I think they killed Magic Johnson. Sorry.
No. I'm done with these guys. Oh no, it's only 2 more paragraphs. Okay, let me do it. Okay. So I guess this is where they get a little after people. If you're giving the audience exactly what they expect and a bunch of fan service, they're going to end up disappointed. They're going to be like, yeah, this is the stuff I already knew, Lord said. The trick is to figure out what it is they don't quite yet realize that they want. And every idea that you add into the stew is something that you're like, oh, that would be cool thing to see that I haven't seen before. Isn't the thing that's expected, because I think people are really savvy now. And so you have to stay 2 steps ahead of them. And I feel like that's our job. Miller goes on to say, you can't play scared. So I don't really relate to some fear of a fan base. We don't think about it that way. There are people out there, I suppose, that are trying to game the marketplace and follow a formula. They're trying to serve the quarterly earnings of a big company, but a company doesn't make a movie or write a song. These things are made by human beings, and we're always trying to serve the human being making the movie and the human being witnessing the movie, always remembering what you're putting out there. That's only half of it. Right. The other half is there's a person in a movie theater and you're beaming sounds and lights into their face and they make the movie in their brain. So you have to understand that as a relationship and a conversation, put yourself in their
AKA this movie got taken away from us by the big corporate wigs.
Yep.
And we're not allowed to talk about it for
exactly. I was just saying we're not allowed to talk about it. Yep.
You're gonna find out who killed JFK before I'm able to tell you what happened.
Is if somebody actually leaked like their work print online. That would be fucking sweet.
That would be really great.
Or even the script. Let's see the fucking script. But they didn't have a script they worked off of. That's the problem. It was all improvised.
Yeah, I think it was bad though, because like if you look at the beginning of like that whole the other guy, what he said, right? He was talking about how it's a learning experience, and he was basically saying like it was this horrible event that we had to grow from and we had to learn from and be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he made it seem as though like they grew a lot because of what they had to overcome dealing with Disney and Lucasfilm. That's what it came off as at the beginning.
Kathy Kennedy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's. How long do you think one of those NDAs would be? Right, NDA.
Oh, they're usually 10 years. What do you think?
Yeah,
like that.
5-10 years, usually with a 1 or 2 year option to add stuff to it, depending on how much money's behind it.
Okay, how much do you think they get paid for something like that?
Oh, I'm sure they got a decent payday, and they got to keep whatever it was.
Yeah.
God, man.
Well, that's part of the problem because Lucasfilm had so much money to throw around making these Star Wars movies that, whatever. I'm not going to get into it.
That's cool, man.
Grant?
Okay, Grant.
Grant.
Sorry, I double muted myself.
Yeah, what a loser who
Yeah, I know. I'd never
themselves.
do that for a whole long time. Yeti.
I didn't do it for 6 minutes Monday night. I can't believe I did it for 6 minutes.
I mean, it was... dude, the show flew past real quick, though.
Yeah.
What show was Monday night? Why wasn't I there?
Because it's my solo show.
Oh. I don't watch it. No.
Though this Monday night I'll have Abu Nassan with me.
So you do invite people?
Well, I mean, people
I see
want
how it is. You know, I beg to get on week after
Tom, you're
week,
more than
year
welcome
after
to
year.
come on a Monday night.
Well, I gotta
down the road.
say, Kronos Godwisen, I think he's onto something there. He's like, who killed JFK? Well, Han shot first.
Well, technically, if you look at the special edition, they shot at the same time.
I know he was a beloved president, but he had to go.
Got it.
It was business.
Business as usual.
He wouldn't get off my plane.
Damn it, you stole my
No
line.
ticket.
No ticket.
Lord of the Rings, guys. Yeah, the
cry.
The Hobbit movies and the gaming rights are being sold off.
They got about $2 billion. Sorry, Grant.
Oh God,
This can only be a good thing.
Can we
not?
Huh?
Yeah. This will be great. It'll finally destroy the franchise, and then years later, it'll get resurrected when it's worth nothing, and then people can actually get some good stuff again.
Can we
Thank
crowdfund?
God I know you're sarcastic.
Are you serious right now, Grant?
No, he's not.
No, that's my bit. That's the thing I say.
No,
I'm very serious, man.
But did you steal somebody else's?
I was just gonna amp it up and say, because if he's being real, then he's fucked in the head.
No, it's a real thing, though. I actually say this.
I can be both, Tom. I can be both.
This is true.
There's legitimate, sincere, there's thought behind that, though. Like, if you root on the cuckoo banana-ness of these franchises so that they can be destroyed and later built up by someone, that actually loves it. Why wait until...
I'm not doing it for our generation. It's for the next generation, the generation after that.
Yeah, we may never get to enjoy the shade underneath the tree, but we're planning it.
Planning it, all right, yeah.
Like the movie on the hill?
Look, I know what we need to do. We need to get Gary at the helm of this and just crowdfund $2.5 billion and buy this bitch.
You know what? That could happen.
We'll get really close, and then Biden will call us terrorists, and then they'll take the money off us.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Don't do it on GoFundMe. Don't do it on GoFundMe.
Yeah, the SLP, Southern Law. What are they called?
Group.
Is it just group now?
The AACP.
No.
The Southern Law. Oh shit.
Whatever. Yeah.
I know who you're
They would
talking
have
about.
us listed right underneath the OK sign and
Oh yeah, now I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Southern Poverty Law Center, is that SPLC?
No,
is that right?
It is.
I feel like it's Southern Poverty
Law
Center.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody will.
SPLC. Thank you, Makini, not being like Jane laughing at us white boys who don't know stuff and we sound
Come on,
stupid.
Jane, put your money where your mouth is. You got $2 billion. Let's do
Yeah,
this.
Jane.
The Texas Hammer. Yeah, I know the Texas Hammer and the Junkyard Dog.
Look at that beauty of a thing there, Scott. You can actually listen to the article, so you don't have to read it.
Oh my God, let's do that.
Wow.
Hold on.
You have the sound turned
on?
on?
The rights to make movies and video games based on J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit are about to go up for sale.
So awesome.
Report Wednesday. The Saul Zaentz Company is selling off the Tolkien rights it acquired back in 1976 for a predicted $2 billion, Variety said. The rights also include TV shows with more than 8 episodes, live events, merchandise and theme parks,
Holy crap.
and some rights across additional Tolkien texts, The Silmarillion and the unfinished tales of Numenor and Middle-earth, according to Variety. The Saul Zaentz Company's Middle-earth Enterprises didn't immediately respond to a request for comment.
Let's pause that for a second. They literally are selling everything.
Yeah.
I thought it was just the movie rights. Like, you're going to get his unfinished works too. Christopher Tolkien died and the family was like, let's get rid of everything. Holy shit.
This is why I'm scared, because that means Amazon can get their hands on everything.
The third age, they could change everything. They could change everything.
Or Ben Shapiro could put in
Ben, you got $2.5 billion just lying around somewhere?
Okay, Ben, get involved with Crowder. And
if there's anything I know, there's a certain group of people that have a lot of money that he's affiliated with that might be able to help him out.
Grant, now you're onto something. Fuck this crowdfunding thing. We need to just get a holding company together full
Yes.
of rich, cool people.
Very cool people.
Otherwise known as Jewish people. I'm with you.
Let's get Nicolas Cage in.
I
Tell
mean-
him he can play a wizard.
But that's already Hollywood, dude. So you can't go there.
By the way,
Nicolas Cage
Ben
on-
Shapiro's
he'll put money in.
his business partner or whatever, the guy that like the money guy behind all of that. He could maybe not pay to whatever billion or whatever, but like I think he could put together like a what would you call it? Yeah, well, like a group though.
Yeah, didn't
holding
Tom just say
company.
that? A holding company?
There's a
you're-
different term for it.
Okay,
that
that's
I'm
great.
Trying to get
Hedge
like
fund?
a cabal.
And a mod.
Cabal.
Would that be the technical term?
No, I don't think so.
No. There are cabals around the world, I guess. Or we could find like a Saudi prince that's bored.
Forbidden Ruins is Tesla movie studio. Oh,
Yeah, hey, I could. Didn't Gary
Tesla could
work
do it,
for
yeah.
Tesla?
he did.
I mean,
Like,
Well, he
Gary-
basically knows Elon. Then he's in.
yeah. But Summer? Okay.
Say, it sounded like a kid was yelling there.
Yeah, it's Grant's kid. He yells at him all the time. The kid yells at him. All right. Well, let's see what Corin has to say.
Read more. Amazon's Lord of
Read
the Rings
more.
prequel series. What to know about the Rings of Power? Amazon could be considering purchasing the rights,
Wow, that was
Variety said, after it paid a reported $250 million for the rights to make its upcoming TV series The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. Amazon reportedly bought those rights directly from the Tolkien estate, however, due to the 8-episode loophole. The Rings of Power is scheduled to premiere on Amazon Prime on September 2nd.
Can't
Will
wait.
explore the 20 rings Sauron made for the races of men, dwarves and elves,
gonna be so
along
good.
with the one ring for himself.
I'll be honest, I have not been
Warner
listening.
Brothers has also previously battled in court with the Tolkien estate over profits made from New Line Cinema's The Lord of the Rings trilogy and The Hobbit trilogy directed by Peter Jackson.
So did everybody
Warner
else.
Brothers has
Right.
another upcoming LOTR project in the works, an anime prequel called The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim. The anime will go into the history of Helm's Deep, the famous site of the later Battle of the Hornburg during the War of the Ring, shown in Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers movie.
That was fun.
Yeah.
So I am frightened for this.
As you should be.
That's scary, dude. That's scary. This is the part that
Amazon's
scares
the one
me.
that's got, like, they're on top of this fucker. And like I said, Apple might throw their hat in the ring. I don't see Disney having the money to get behind this.
Not right now.
BLM had a real shot if they wouldn't have, like, you know what I mean? If they were a little bit better with their finances, they could have bought this whole thing.
What
too.
about BWLM? Black Wookiee Lives. Remember we were just
there's
talking-
only one so far.
There could be more.
Yeah, Chewbacca.
What about, yes, we could find a Nigerian prince that needs help getting back to the country.
Please?
Send money. Microsoft
They
buys it.
seem
Oh,
legit.
God.
God, don't even say that.
That
Austin
is
one.
horrible.
Wait, what's wrong with that?
Bill Gates, it'll be all about like
Well, he doesn't really run Microsoft anymore.
I
does
know,
he?
I know. Not really. But the pandemic of tokens world, there's a virus. What scares me is they can mess with the history. They can mess with the third age. Because right now you can't do anything that affects the third age. You could do anything if you buy. If this is true, anything to Tolkien's legend. So there's going to be LGBTQ. Aragorn, Aragorn.
You could make
gonna be a real
Smeagol trans. You could make
Yes.
you could make Gandalf a black woman
Yep.
that's plucky.
Plucky, but angry.
But stern, not angry.
Yeah. Okay. Stern.
Bossy, I think is the term that
Bossy.
Hollywood likes.
Bossy is the term. Hollywood.
Yeah, women like being called that.
Yeah,
I've
wait.
heard.
That's what. Yeah.
I feel like you're just saying woman, but like in different.
That's why he's not married.
That's why he wins at Mad Libs.
Yes.
I just keep hearing the term woman over.
like
I mean, everything.
Are you saying different words? I mean,
Grant, what are LOTR NFTs?
Well, they're like NFTs, but for Lord of the Rings.
Where's
Okay.
culture when
Nailed
you need
it.
him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Bebop culture when you need them, guys?
that's what we need. We need Jesse and Culture to come back on here and go. at
Oh
it
my
again for 2
God!
hours.
Not again, please, dude. You never see culture get upset until he he knows a topic and feels like the other person might know what they're talking, but doesn't get what he means. So like,
that was
getting
heated too.
That was getting heated.
You should have seen on bloody the cocktail lounge.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
God.
It was 2 hours of that. It's like, hey, I get that, but what's this? And I'm like, dude, we just explained it. It's like, yeah, I get that, but what does it mean? I'm like, dude, we just explained it to you.
That was 2 hours, and then we did that one. And then the other night, Grant messaged me. He's like, "Don't you bring up NFTs, man? It's been like 3 nights in a row." So I was like, "Hey, ETEP." Grant just messaged me and asked me, like, if you could explain what NFTs are.
And what are they again, Grant?
The tokens that aren't fungible.
Yeah, they're not non-fuckable. Fungible.
I love fungi.
I
Fun
haven't
guys.
had Funyuns in
Yeah,
forever,
well,
bro.
it's fungible is much better because then you can divide it.
If it's non-fungible, it means you don't see trails.
That you very much do see trails.
Okay.
Snail trails.
Snail trails. All I know is I'm using CNET for now on because I can listen.
A few of them have that ability now.
Scott, like I mean, you
So
can just.
awesome.
I've got a program. I can make it sound like the epic voice guy.
Please do.
Send me the article link. I'll do it now.
Lord of the Rings.
Well, we already did that article. Do another
Yeah,
article.
Yeah,
next
we're
one.
gonna.
It's
Okay,
Dave
hold
one
on.
for ETEP's show.
No. Why do you guys all love
We'll
ETEP
try
so
it
much?
Well, I mean, he kind of looks like me, so I've got that vainness about it. I enjoy it.
Oh, look.
He's part of my people.
Oh, look. I look like you too. I'm bald.
Well, no, you
L'chaim.
don't have the glasses,
Oh, there you
though.
go. See, you've already gone up 2 branches.
Yeah. Oh,
Hi,
Yeti's
brother.
here, everybody.
Hey, you could have Yeti come and replace us for the rest of the show.
No, it's almost time to close down the show, guys. Because of Yeti. So, John Cleese, guys. John Cleese mockingly suggests comedians issue content warning ahead of their shows to preempt mob backlash. I know he did it as a joke, but do you think even if you gave like a content warning, like, hey, we're going to make fun of transgenders and stuff and everybody, you would still get a mob backlash, I would believe.
Well, yeah, of course you would, because even now, you don't have to listen to any of them. You don't have to listen to Joe or anyone else for that matter. You know what I mean? But
I don't
still
think
gonna-
any of them have.
It's not a quick note. For a second, I genuinely thought Jim Sterling was just on the panel.
Why do I always get confused for somebody else? I'm
Oh,
Southern Fried Tom. It's easy as pie. Like
that
my
is a
name?
gorgeous mullet.
It's from the Billy Ray collection. That's his classic.
That's
That
a
is classic,
1994
sir.
Achy Breaky Hearts mob.
Yeah. Well,
What
it's
is
the
that
achy
little-
heart. It's in the achy breaky model. Yes.
What movie is the little guy over your left shoulder from?
That would be Ghoulies.
Oh my God. That
They
reminds
come out
me.
the toilet and they get you in the end.
Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. God damn. Scott never had to read again. Yes, I never will have to read again, Jane. It's going to
But
be a
you-
beautiful
I never
day.
learned how to read. It's overrated.
I'm going to find another article. Hold on. Reviews. Let's join. No. Tech. No. Where's like music? Politics. No. I want comics. Let's look at Spider-Man No Way Home post-credit scene explained. Who cares? The best oh, God damn it. Find something here, people. What would it take for a quantum break Bitcoin in minutes?
The fuck is that all
During
about?
the last decade, computational programming has evolved steadily
Huh?
and reached into the quantum
That
domain,
article's almost 8
yielding
minutes
mind-bending
long.
devices that promise unthinkable levels of power.
Unthinkable levels of power, guys. Isn't this awesome?
So I got to listen to
In
Hound
2020
9000 for fucking 10 minutes.
For instance, Chinese scientists tapped a quantum computer to run a math problem that would have taken a typical supercomputer
That's racist.
2.5 billion
Allegedly.
years to solve. The
Allegedly.
quantum
Yeah.
machine solved it in 200 seconds.
Okay, let's just stop that right there. That's allegedly. Yeah, that is definitely allegedly. And the CCP doesn't always tell the truth, but you watch the Olympics if you want to. Okay. I think we're going to call it quits, boys. I don't have much more for you. Anybody?
For what? For do I have anything?
Motherfucker.
Oh, wait a minute. Now I got to change mine. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm going old school. Old school. Is that good?
What is that?
It's
Dude,
Tom.
that looks.
That
Is
version
it?
of
I thought
me
it was supposed to be
looks like
you.
Yeah, it looks like me. And then
That's
you
so
have
confusing, dude.
you have ripped.
Holy crap, holy. How'd you get that? Does Script Doctor know you're sharing that picture?
Well, he sent it. He should have known.
That's a bit personal, my friend.
Hi, look at me. I'm Culture Casino.
Goodness gracious. It's that guy.
This is one of my favorite ones.
It's that guy who thinks he has better
Still,
hair.
the people's avatars is just weird.
Oh my God, man! I love your hair. Where did you get it done?
Oh, it's from it's the John Stamos.
Oh, that's from the John Stamos. Oh,
I
got to try that next time.
Wait a minute, which Mad Cheesemo is talking?
There's only one Mad Cheesemo.
Oh,
that's Stone Mad down there in the bottom. What the fuck is that?
That is TikTok, or no Twitch Mad, right?
Oh,
I'm getting straighter every second I look at that fucking thing.
I'm getting woody.
That's not me.
I'm getting woody. I'm going back to this one because this is my pretty. This is me looking my prettiest.
Straight now.
That's my prettiest. What are you doing on that? Are you a boy band?
What
guy?
It's just like a normal dude from 1999.
Yeah, he's just a normal dude. Yeah,
there you
go.
go.
Wrong band.
And it is a reminder, I've been here when it was glory hole days, and I've been here when it wasn't. And so, having said that, I want me some glory hole.
So disrespectful. So disrespectful. Yeah.
I want it.
Wrong band.
Gay. Tell me
Band.
why.
It's gonna be me.
It's gonna be my.
Are those? That was the one that they were on, like they were mariachi band, or not mariachi? No.
What?
What are the puppets?
You mean mannequin?
No, that's no strings attached, dude. Come on.
Yeah, but what are those puppets that they have strings?
Puppets.
No.
Marionette.
Oh my God, I call them
Mariachis, yes.
Yeah, mariachis. This is the Spanish
Mariachis,
version.
You know, the Spanish ones on strings.
Yeah, guys. Yeah. Come on, guys. You know the thing. Come on.
Anyway, as far as me though, I'll be on E-Tips tonight. Tomorrow I'll be with World.
No, you're not going to talk about E-Tep's show. You could talk about tomorrow nights, but E-Tep keeps stealing people.
All right, so tomorrow night I'll be on World Class Bullshitters with Jeff as they close out their Woke Busters. Saturday we will be doing a special Street Smarts event because not that many people came and saw the show today, so we're gonna watch the entire Ankle Biters movie.
Oh, what time?
Beginning 3 p.m. Central.
Okay, I won't be able to. Oh, 3 p.m. Central.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I can make it. I'll try to make it. Yeah, okay. I'll try to make it. And then we have the dump Saturday with or without Drunk 3PO because he's too busy. And then we have the OC Bros.
The OC Bros, which we're not relaunching it, but you're gonna see a real change in the way it's presented. Like it's gonna be good.
No, what he's saying is we're actually going to watch the episode this week that we said we were going to watch last week, and we tried to cover. But did you know one of the guys was on Veronica? I can't even think of what the show was.
Veronica Mars?
Veronica Mars, yeah, Zed.
E-Hacker, I love you, man. Thank you for the 120 N.
But like right now, I'm putting my calendar for Friday to watch both.
Yeah, we're doing episode 3 and 4.
3 and 4, yes.
It's going to be a bitchin' time, guys.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, I'm just going to watch 4 because I've already watched 3.
Oh yeah, you were the only one, but you didn't do that great of a job, like helping us with that one.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Well, I went away for 2 minutes and you were talking about something else completely, and then we never got back on topic.
Well, because you went away for 2 minutes, so we had to do our own thing.
Yeah, we had Yeti on. Dude, we had Yeti on. Like, what else were we supposed to do?
Yeah.
Also, tomorrow, sorry, real quick, Literature Devil. I don't know if y'all know who that is.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, so him and Yeti and me and a couple other guys, we play D&D over on Twitch.
Wow. Thanks for the invite. That's awesome. I love D&D, and I like Literature Devil, but thanks for having him on the dump with us. That's awesome.
I talked to him about you. It didn't go well.
Yeah,
well, you know, God, I suck. I have new friends.
You have no friends? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, that's true. Good night, everybody.
Ooh, got real sad there at the end.
You know, Scott, if you just showed your boobs more often like you do in that picture, You might have more friends.
I got a lot of letters asking me not to.
Oh,
handwritten letters.
So that's
Saturday night. You have to watch the OC Boys.
OC Boys.